Catherine Hiler's trek from Belfast, Northern Ireland to South Bend, Indiana, led her through New Jersey, Washington, D.C., and San Francisco. While roads rose up to meet her and gentle winds were at her back, this Irish Catholic mother of 3 daughters and wife of a member of Congress made her own mark as a corporate and government executive, but mostly as a dedicated volunteer. She served on the board for the Stanley Clark School and as a parent representative on the John Adams High School Committee, which established the International Baccalaureate Magnet Program. But she's made her biggest impact as a volunteer fundraiser. When she's not volunteering, Catherine grabs on to life.
She's such a treasure, and she's so much fun, and she's got a great sense of humor. And she's also a terrific dancer.
She's very adventuresome, and not adventuresome like jumping out of an airplane or climbing Kilimanjaro or something, but adventuresome in spirit and in life.
When she walks in the room, you notice her, and she has this effervescent personality.
I can tell you that, as you get to know her, she's a force to be reckoned with.
And those who know her best know she's nearly as passionate about country music as she is about volunteering to make a difference.
I'd say one of the things that I admire most about Catherine is the fact that she throws herself into the opportunities that she sees everywhere.
So tonight we honor a remarkable woman who always offers the true hand of a friend always near.
We've been giving this award now for 35 years, and the common denominator is that all of the people who've received this award over the years have been in positions where they've been really servant leaders.
Catherine's one of those people who says when she will do something, she absolutely does it. And she is incredibly reliable and very caring.
She has really gone way above and beyond on behalf of hospice.
She's such a strong leader, and there's no goal that she would ever be afraid of tackling.
Catherine is very street savvy, street smart.
When she does something, she does it all the way. My mom is the kindest person you'll ever meet.
She's been a mover and a shaker for hospice for years.
Everybody when they see Catherine, they know hospice.
And as a result of her involvement with us, we've become a better organization.
About 18 years ago, I had a dear friend, and I got a phone call that she was very sick. She had cancer, and she was at a hospice house in Virginia. And I was just so impressed with the care that she received and how welcoming they were to all of her friends, because it wasn't just 1 or 2 people that were visiting, it was multiple. It was family members and friends.
She passed away of cancer, and I think seeing that, going through that experience with such a close friend really had such a really big impact on her.
It seems like from there she decided to really get involved.
Just the care that she got, I was just very impressed. So fast forward about 5 years, then I got a phone call from my next door neighbor, Greg Brasser, who was chairman of the Center for Hospice Care at that point in time, and asked me if I'd consider going on the board. And I just thought of my experience, what a great organization hospice was.
I think she saw what value the care that we provide can bring to a person and to their family that surrounds them in their final days. And I think that's probably why she became passionate about it to begin with. And when she was then asked to be on the board, I think she very quickly said yes.
I think of hospice as an organization that is a godsend to those who are nearing end of life and for their loved ones. I think of Catherine and her passion and her volunteer efforts as being a godsend to hospice.
In many ways, I think hospice raises the level of dignity for all of us in this community, and Catherine's been a big part of that. I feel Catherine is deserving of this award because of her long-time commitment to hospice, to understanding the mission, to spreading the word about hospice in our community, being such an ambassador for it and through all the years.
Catherine has worked tirelessly on behalf of hospice. She has been on their board for years, chaired the board at one point, and has raised just an incredible amount of money so they could further their mission.
Catherine's most high-profile fundraising achievement now allows Center for Hospice Care to build a new 12-bed inpatient facility named in honor of Ernestine Racklin.
And I think Ernestine gave just absolutely from the heart for the Racklin House, and it was the connection with Catherine, I do believe, and her trust obviously in hospice that made Ernestine want to give that gift.
Her passion for what hospice does, her ability to articulate the help that it gives people, and just going out there and the grit that she showed raising money for that new Ernestine M. Racklin House. It is not easy to go out and raise that type of money, but she knew the difference it would make, and she just kept going.
As I think about what she's been able to do through the campaign, almost every single large gift that we've received, whether it be $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, has her fingerprints on it.
Not everyone has the time or the inclination or the ability or the circumstances to be able to do what Catherine does for hospice.
So there's an author named Marshall Goldsmith, who's a prolific author and management coach, who talks about the value of volunteering. And he says something like that every time he's volunteered, he's received 10-fold to 100-fold back from it and brought great joy and meaning to his life. And I think that honoring Catherine is very appropriate, but I think it's also honoring great volunteers and what that means for these organizations.
I'm incredibly proud of her for all the hard work that she's done and that she's being recognized.
It's been a long time coming. She's put a lot of time and effort and heart into it.
She's very humble, and she would never be one to take, want the recognition, but the fact that, people have stepped up and seen what a big impact she's had is pretty amazing.
There will be hundreds, thousands of people that will be touched by hospice in some way, and indirectly Catherine will touch them. And so that's a pretty good day, pretty good day's mission.
And for helping those in her community experience the sunrise when sunrises seem most elusive, Center for Hospice Care honors Catherine Hiler with the 2019 Helping Hands Award.